The night was shrouded in eerie silence as the full moon cast a pale glow over the decrepit village. The townsfolk locked their doors, fearful of the witch said to haunt their midst. Legends spoke of her dark powers and insatiable thirst for blood. She was known only as Alara, the Witch of Shadows. As the clock struck midnight, a group of curious teenagers, oblivious to the perils that awaited them, gathered in the dilapidated house on the outskirts of town. Jake, the fearless leader of the group, had heard tales of Alara's hideout and convinced his friends that they would be the ones to prove her existence or put the rumors to rest. Hesitant whispers filled the air as they stepped into the decrepit house. Cobwebs clung to the rotting furniture, and a musty smell enveloped the air. The sound of creaking floorboards echoed through the darkness as they ventured further into the abyss. "I can't believe we're doing this," murmured Emily, her voice quivering. "Don't be such a scaredy cat," Jake retorted, feigning bravado. "We'll find the truth and be legends in this town." Their footsteps ceased abruptly as a distant rustle caught their attention. The air thickened, and an otherworldly presence seemed to permeate the room. "Did you hear that?" whispered Sarah, her eyes wide with fear. A sudden gust of wind extinguished their flashlights, plunging them into total darkness. Panic set in, and their hearts raced as they struggled to regain their sight. A flickering candle in the corner illuminated a silhouette standing in the doorway. "You dare trespass in my domain?" a chilling voice echoed, sending shivers down their spines. Jake, summoning his courage, stepped forward. "We seek the truth, Alara. Are you real or just a legend?" Laughter, sinister and bone-chilling, filled the room as Alara emerged from the shadows. Her eyes glowed like burning embers, her long, gnarled fingers adorned with rings of dark magic. "Foolish mortals," she hissed, "you shall have your answer, but at a cost." Fear clung to the teenagers like a vice as Alara's power encircled them. The ground trembled beneath their feet, and torrential rain battered the house's decaying walls. Suddenly, Emily's scream pierced the air. She clutched her arm as blood trickled from a fresh wound. The room spun as the others scrambled to her side. "What have you done?" Sarah cried out, her voice laced with desperation. Alara's gaze fell upon them, cold and calculating. "To know the truth, one must sacrifice. You asked for proof, and now you shall have it." Time seemed to stand still as Alara cast a spell, sending the teenagers hurtling into a nightmarish labyrinth of twisted corridors and shifting walls. They stumbled through the darkness, their cries for help swallowed by the ethereal maze. Finally, they found themselves in a room bathed in an unholy light. A mirror stood at its center, shimmering with otherworldly energy. As they approached, their reflections distorted, revealing monstrous versions of themselves. "This is your truth," Alara whispered, her voice laden with triumph. "The truth that lurks within your hearts." Terror consumed them as the monstrous reflections lunged forward, each battling their darkest fears and inner demons. Their screams reverberated through the room, merging with Alara's wicked laughter. Hours passed, and the exhausted teenagers collapsed, their faces streaked with tears. Alara, pleased with her work, vanished into the shadows.